Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Connery Rink for the Lynn Jets Christmas Tournament. It's the annual event, and it's become an annual event with the Jets taking on Swampscott in the opening round. Actually, it's the second game of the tournament. Amesbury beat Hamilton Wenham in the first game. So the winner of this game will play Amesbury in the Christmas final. Trying to direct traffic. We're inundated with fans. We're in a tight atmosphere here at Connery Rink. Swampscott comes out, shot, missed the net. Swampscott looking to break a two-game losing streak. They won their first two. They lost the next two. The Jets are trying to break a three-game streak. They're looking for their first win. They're 0-3. As I mentioned, the Christmas tournament. The winner will take on Amesbury in the final. Swampscott with a break. These two teams met last year in the semifinals of the North Division tournament as well. Not a very big place. This could be icing. He didn't get to the red line, he dumped it in. So the faceoff will come back on the Jets' end. Jack Russo is in net for Swampscott. We were told it was going to be Richie Avery, but that doesn't look like him. I have to wait till he turns around and see if I can catch his number. Face-off is to the right of the Jets goal minder. Shot partially blocked. Jets kick it out to center ice. Dump back in. Leonard shoots it all the way around. It goes from one Leonard to the other Leonard. Centering pass winds up on the stick of McDonald. He dumps it in the Swampscott zone. McDonald battling for it. Back to the point, Leonard shot. It was Sean Leonard shooting it. Matt Leonard almost tipped it in. It just missed his stick. It would, if he tips it, it goes into net. Swampscott blocked. Leonard trying to throw it back to the point, got picked off. Pass too far ahead. Winds up in the Jets' end. Leonard around the boards. Devin with it, walking in, takes the shot. Russo got the save off his shoulder. Devin made a little bit of a shift, get to the top of the two face-off circles, let it fly, and it went off the shoulder of Russo out of play. And we'll have a face-off to Russo's left. Petrie looking for the draw. Jets come away with it. They throw it out in front. Devin couldn't get good control of it. Tried to tip it to the net. It went wide. Jets keeping it in. Swampscott picks it off. Pass too far ahead. Picked off by Alquinta. Swampscott gets it back. Carries it in the zone. Alquinta breaks up the play again. Swampscott the shot. Blocked. Swampscott keeping it in. Downey lost it, but it winds up in the zone. Brum sends it all the way around the other side looking for Donovan. Oliveri gets by one. Alquinta forces him deep, and it takes him out of the play. Both go down. Swampscott comes up with the puck behind the net. Nice little stick handling, little backhand falling down. Good effort by Locke, Ronan Locke. And we'll get a face off in the Jets' end. They fanned on the shot. Rayo couldn't clear it. Now they clear it out to center ice. Back to the point. Swampscott shot, glove save, and holding on. Shot from the point by Seller. Face off to the left. To the right, excuse me. They dump it to the far corner. Tip behind the net. Swampscott trying to control. Taken away. Devin winds up with it. Patriot over the line, dumps it in. Russo will get a glove on it and hold on. And it is Richie Avery. And that's a story for this Christmas show. Richie Avery is a 7th grader. As I mention all the time, his father, Richie, is the head of, runs the show at Fraser Field and Manning Field. Does a terrific job. Scheduling everybody, running tournaments. Slipping and falling and sliding it in is Jake Sweeney. Swampscott trying to keep it in. Jets trying to clear it out. It comes out to center ice and Swampscott's changing up. Alquinta winds up with it behind his own net. Off a skate. Harperthorne knocks it out, winds up back at the Swampscott end. Shot, missed the net. Shot high over the net, off the stick of Liam Locke. Winds up back at center ice. Thrown in the zone by Max Gadden as Swampscott looks to change up. Rayo over the line. Has it knocked off a stick, it winds up at center ice. Donovan with a rush. Lost it, got it back. Backhanded shot, Avery made the save. Oliveri got the pass from Locke. Avery made a nice backhanded save. Now they score. I believe it was Ronan Locke out in front. Got a piece of it and knocked it in the net. So not quite to the halfway mark of the period. Swampscott gets on the board. Swampscott right back at it, controlling it. Trying to throw it in front. Got blocked by a mass of bodies. Swampscott takes it away. From the left face-off circle, the shot got blocked, tipped behind the net. Nice little shift, backhand to Locke, made the save, and it bounced right over the stick of Drew Oliveri. He had a wide open net cutting across. Avery made the save, it popped out in front, and it went right over the stick of Oliveri. The face-off to the right of Richie Avery. Swampscott controls behind the net, throw it out in front. It got blocked by Patry. Swampscott controlling. Jets trying to clear it, they can't. Blocked, Swampscott still keeping it in. They get it back to the point. Shot, blocked, they take it away. Lead pass. Devin trying to collect and walk in, he missed the net. He couldn't catch the pass in full flight. It was a little bit behind him, and that allowed the defense to catch up. I think it was Chris Bonds. Now here comes Devin again, trying to walk in. Checked off his stick. Good defense there by Tyler Seller. Shot, blocked. That was Chris Bonds. The defense doing a nice job. Devin had a couple of opportunities. Didn't get it to the net. With Seller and Bonds doing yeoman work defensively. Swampscott keeps it in. Al Quinta behind his own net. Trying to knock it around. Leonard slabs it out to the middle. McDonald with the puck. 1-on-5 for McDonald. Dumps it in. He gets knocked down for his effort. Leonard into check. Swampscott comes away with it. And he'll skate it away. Dumped in the zone by Sprague. Hunt with it. Off a stick. Swampscott keeping it in. Almost walked in. Connor Donovan couldn't control it. He was ready to line up a shot and went off a stick to the corner. Kept in at the point. Shot goes over the net off the stick of Brum. Swampscott keeping it in. Avery made the save, chest high. Puck is loose. Jets will ice it, and that'll bring the faceoff back to the Jets' end. Faceoff again to the right of Richie Avery. Jets can't clear it. They passed it out in front with a little bit behind Roman Locke. Avery made the save. We'll have another faceoff, this time to his left. They keep it in. Shot, score! Connor Donovan. I don't think Avery ever saw it. He was between the two face-off circles, just slid across the ice. I don't know if he ever saw it, but by the time he saw it, it was by him in the net. And Swampscott has grabbed a 2-0 lead with 1 tick over 5 minutes left in this first period. Connor Donovan and Drew Oliveri are the leading scorers for Swampscott. Knocked out. Swampscott controls. Almost took that away. A little too much shake and bake. Donovan trying to walk in. Poked off a stick by Alquinta. Nice defense. Broken up again. McDonald looking for it. Alquinta ducks under a check. Leonard winds up with the puck. He tried to get it to McDonald. It bounced right through his skates. Icing called on the play. It'll be back on the Jets' end where it's been most of this period. The Jets haven't really put any pressure on Swampscott at all with 4:12 left in the period. Fish off to the left of Avery. Jets skated out. Too far ahead for Devin, looking for it down in the corner. Trying to throw it in front. Patry had one swipe at it, and it went right by me. Got a stick on it, but tipped it wide. Skips out to center ice. Hunt. Copperthorne. Right in front of the Swampscott bench. They finally get in the zone. Swampscott clears it out. Patry with it. Devin winds up with it 1-on-4. Dumps it in the zone, looking to go get it. Copperthorne back to Devin. Trying to throw it in front. Russo able to make the save. Rayo was sitting right on the doorstep. He couldn't tip it in. Kept in by the Jets. Over the stick of Leonard, icing against the Jets. .234 left in the period, 2-0 Swampscott. This is the Lynn's Christmas tournament. We had a penalty on the play, I didn't realize. Oliveri's going out. So the first power play goes to the Jets. They move Devin back to the point. Patry, Rayo, McDonald, along with Alquinta and Devin on the power play. Trying to center it. They lost track of it. McDonald had it knocked away. Swampscott 1-on-1. Trying to walk in. Short-handed goal. Connor Donovan with an unassisted goal. Did they not give it to him? They didn't give it to him. Looked like he broke it alone, beat him from a tough angle, threw it in. It must have gone up the side of the net. It didn't go in the net, so it wasn't a goal. It's still 2-0. At one point, Devin's shot got blocked, wound up in front of the net. Last game we did, I think it was the Winthrop game. Jets gave up 2 shorthanded goals. Swampscott almost got to the puck first, and they almost got to it again. The Jets have to clear it out to center ice. They would have walked in. It bounced over the stick of Sella. As they try to clear it, he would have walked right in. Devin over the line. The shot went well wide. McDonald looking for it. Swampscott clears it out. A minute and counting left in the first period. 2-0 Swampscott. Tip. Swampscott gets it, holds on to it. Swampscott again with the puck. Starting it back. With a rush, this is Liam Locke. Leaves it. They blocked the would-be pass, trying to get it to Oliveri. Blocked again. Penalty is up. Teams are back with equal strength. It tips by the side of the net. Avery grabs it and holds on. With 6 ticks left on the clock. Left in this first period. That's going to do it for the period. So for almost half a period, we were scoreless. Swampscott got on the board twice. So we played a full period here at the Connery Rink. And it's now Swampscott leading it 2-0 over the Jets in the Christmas tournament. Welcome back to the Connery Rink as we're set to start the second period of this Christmas tournament round game. Swampscott. As long as you stay down. Swampscott leading at 2-0. I thought they had 3 on a short-handed goal by Donovan. But when everybody, including the Swampscott fans, thought it went in, I thought it went in. It must have hit the side of the net from a tough angle. Because it's still 2-0. Connor Donovan, he didn't get the short-handed goal, but he got both goals that Swampscott has. Drew Oliveri assisted on the first one. Oliveri and Ronan Locke on the second one. So it was 3 from 4, and then 3 from 4 and 5. Shot over the net. Swampscott put the pressure on. Matt Devon had one shot that hit off the shoulder of Russo and went out of play, and that was the only real shot they had on net. Icing against the Jets. They'll bring it back to the Jets' end for a face-off. Good-sized crowd here, and everybody leave for intermission. They come back. They walk in front. They're sitting all around us. We got the young kids standing in front of the glass, so we apologize if you're getting blocked at all. Jets take it away and skate it out. They tip it by. Icing is waved off. McDonald looking to get there. Getting there first was Seller. And Swampscott skates it out. They lost it. Rail knocked it back in. Seller with it again. Overskated it. Blocked and taken away. Shot got blocked. It's Swampscott that can't get the puck out of their own end now. Back to the point. Alquinta's shot went off the foot of Callahan. He felt that one. Swampscott dumps it out to center ice. Jets stump it back in. Off a stick. Alquinta winding up. Trying to lead Petrie. Alquinta with a hit on Sprague. Spun him around and knocked him off the puck. Devin coming back with Petrie. Has it knocked off a stick, gets it back. Shot went deflected high over the net and out of play. Fish off to the left of Russo. Jets keeping it in, trying to get it back to the point. Blocked. Swampscott winds up with it. Lead pass. Walking in. Score! Oliveri got to the top of the left face-off circle, ripped it, got it inside the near post under the top crossbar. And it jumps to 3-0. Just snapped it off. It's like a bullet. Trying to walk in, knocked off the play. Just cleared away. And they get another one. Ronan Locke from down deep inside the two face-off circles. I think there was a penalty coming up on the Jets. And he whacked it in from right out in front. And in the first 4 minutes, they've scored 2 goals. They're over talking to the scorekeeper. I think there was a penalty on the play because Russo was skating to the Swampscott bench. Just about when he got there, Ronan Locke threw it in. I'm acquainted with the Locke family. Their grandfather I graduated with from St. Mary's High School. Swampscott right back at it. Back to the point. Shot, bouncing, puck hits a body out in front. Alquinta tried to ice it. It went off Liam Locke. Jets clear it out to center ice. Tip into the zone off the stick of Pierce. off Avery's pad. They knock it to the corner. Swampscott putting a lot of pressure on again. Jets finally clear it. They get it by. Locke will track it down. Jets trying to change up. Locke with a rush. Over the line, walks in. His shot got blocked by Alquinta. He gets the puck back. Jets looking to skate it out. Alquinta clears the zone. Still with it. Couldn't kind of knock it in the Swampscott zone. This will be icing, I think, against Swampscott. Reed knocked it in the zone from outside the red line. So the face-off, for a long time, it hasn't been down here that long. It'll be to Russo's right. Petrie looking for the draw. They skated out, knocked away by the Jets. Devin's shot, getting a piece of it was Sella and deflecting it away. Swampscott takes it away. Off the glass. They collect. Knocked away. Knocked into the zone by Reed. Avery got a piece of it, and they finally clear it out. Icing is waved off. Devin hustling, trying to get there first. Sella winds up with the puck. With a rush, over the red line, over the blue line. Still with it. Gets pushed to the corner, trying to throw it in front, and they knock it home. It went through the pads. Connor Donovan gets his hat trick. Big rush by Sella. He went through the right face-off circle and then flipped a little backhand to back. And skating through was Donovan, who just touched it, knocked it between the pads. And it's 5-0 Swampscott with a 3-goal second period. And we're just about at the halfway mark. Knocked out the center ice. Off rail stick, lost it. Locke got it back. They tip it ahead. Knocked off the stick by Downey. We got a penalty coming up. Tripping call, I think it's going to be against the Jets. Swampscott's going to have a power play just past the halfway mark of the second period. Two on two for the Jets. Petrie knocks it in. Petrie and Devin, the penalty killers. Swampscott skates it out. Broken up. They take it in the zone. Looking to walk in. Shot just missed the far post. Griffin Brum with a rush. Got the forehand off, and it just missed. Knocked out by Devin. Swampscott shot deflected to the far corner. And the Jets clear it. Russo leaves it for Brum. Back across for Locke. Locke with a rush. Looking to walk in. Short. Avery had to make the save. Right around shoulder high. Good bid by Liam Locke. Tip behind the net. Swampscott putting pressure on. 30 seconds left in a man advantage. Out in front. Score! Perfect timing, perfect passing. They went down deep in the left face-off circle. Ronan Locke broke from the right face-off circle right to the middle. Got the pass, one-timed it. And a 4-goal second period by Swampscott has given them a pretty comfortable lead at 6-0. Outstanding passing right there. 3 or 4 skaters got involved. Locke is only a freshman, the brother of Liam Locke, who's only a junior. This is Locke walking in. Leonard knocked it off his stick. Penalty is up. The teams are at equal strength. It winds up at center ice. Swampscott over the line, looking to walk in. They flip it over the net. Off the stick of Gadden. Or Gadden. Short missed the net from the shot by Locke from the point. They try to kick it in. 2-on-1 for the Jets. And the pass went behind. They had 2-on-1. They threw the pass behind Leonard, and now the shot. Russo makes the save. He had a golden opportunity. Leonard was going to the net wide open, and he had to reach back behind him to get the pass and couldn't get the shot off. Jets keeping it in. It slides off a stick. It winds up at center ice. Jets can't touch it or they'd be offside. Shoveled into the zone by Sweeney. Pile up in the corner. Everybody trying to dig it out. They're letting them go. No whistle. They finally clear it out. Swampscott winds up with it. Shot, blocked, winds up at center ice. Devin winding up. Great rush by Devin. Russo had to make the save. He went through almost the entire Swampscott team to get the shot off, and Russo made the save. They tried to slide it across to Callahan. The pass was too far out in front. Lead pass too far ahead for Copperthorne. Icing is waved off. They lost it, got it back. Jets keep it in. They clear it out, and this will be icing. They'll bring it back to the Swampscott end for a face-off. Russo's only had to make a couple of saves. One went off his shoulder, off his shot from Devin. The last one, Devin put it right on the money. Russo had to hold the post and make the save, and that's been it. Nobody else has got a shot on net. Icing is waved off. El Quinta has to hustle and get there. Getting there first is Donovan. Shot, missed the net. Looking to break to the net. Pass got blocked. Blocked shot. Avery will slide and make the glove save and hold on with 2:25 left in the period. Blocked in front of the net, winds up behind the net. Swampscott's still with it. Back to Locke at the point, deflected and knocked out by McDonald. Tip. Taken away. Donovan walking in. Trying to go behind his back with the pass. Locke breaks up the play. Donovan winds up with it. Knocked away by Petrie. It winds up right off the sideboards and deflected right to the net. Avery went down and gloved it and held on. .140 left in a big period for Swampscott. Tip. Jets clear it out. Swampscott throws it right back in. Hunt looking for it. Blocked. And we're going to get a penalty against Swampscott for a takedown. With 1:22 left in the period, the Jets will have a power play. And we're going to get a timeout. For 1:22 left in the period, Jets are going to have a power play. Swampscott with a big 4-goal period, and they lead it 6-0 as we get a timeout. Face off to the right of Jack Russo in net for Swampscott. Back to the point. Score! McDonald got it back to Devon. He stuck it just inside the near post. And Devon gets the goal. And the Jets get on the board. So they get a power play goal. Didn't take them long. 4 seconds. McDonald tipped it back to Devon. He ripped it. Just stuck it inside the near post. I think Swampscott thought there was still a power play. They iced it. It didn't quite make it. A minute and counting left. It's now 6-1. Rayo ahead to Petrie. Dropped it back. Shot. Couldn't get a lot on it. They got a piece of his stick. He got it to the net, but it just kind of rolled in off the stick. Petrie dropped it back. Devon got the shot. Russo made the easy save. Jets throw it back on the Swampscott end. 30 seconds and counting left in the period. Patriot almost took it away. Tip. Locke gets it back, broken up. Donovan broken up. It's dumped into the Swampscott zone. Brum tracks it down with 10 seconds and counting left in the period. A big one for Swampscott. The buzzer sounds ending the period. So a big period by Swampscott. They put 4 on the board. They extend that 2-0 lead. Jets got on the board, but it's Swampscott 6. The Jets 1 with a period left in this Christmas tournament. One period left as we start third and final period here at Connery Rink. Swampscott with a big 4-goal second period as Avery makes the save at the side of the net and holds on. Jets avoiding the shutout. The goal by Devin. Assistant McDonald and Rayo. Donovan's got 2 goals and 2 assists. Oliveira's got a goal and 2 assists. Ronan Locke has got 2 goals and an assist. So there's lightning strikes here. It's going to be Swampscott and Amesbury in the final. Jets will take on Hamilton Wenham as Donovan walks in and gets dragged down. We're going to get a penalty against the Jets. He made a nice rush when he got to the left face-off circle, broke down and in toward the net, and they took him down as he got in front of the net. And Swampscott will have a power play. Copperthorne and McDonald are the penalty killers. Bouncing puck. Kept in by Bonds. Jets can't clear it. Now they do. It goes behind the Swampscott net. With a minute and a half left on the power play for the Big Blue. Off a skate into the zone. Solid shot. It was going to miss the net. It was going wide of the net. It hit right about elbow high on Avery and deflected into the net. Sella will get his second goal. So they get a power play goal. Reminds you, it's only a 7th grader in net. Russo Swampscott's only a freshman. Jets trying to clear it. Swampscott keeping it in. Barnes gets separated from the puck. The Jets can't clear it. Now they get it out to center ice. Seller carries it right back in. They threw it across. Breaking to the net was Griffin. Avery made the save right there. He made the save on Griffin on the nice pass, and now Quinta picks off the puck in front of the net. Swampscott just keeps it in. Shot, missed the net. Barnes with the shot. Banging going on in the corner, looking to get possession. Swampscott trying to walk out from behind the net, trying to make a play. Trying to come around front and stuff it home. Sella trying to go back door to Reed. Barnes shoveling it in. Swampscott putting a lot of pressure on the Jets. They can't clear it. Quinta finally gets it. Can't knock it out. Swampscott gets it back. Walking in. Avery makes the save and it gets piled on at the side of the net. The face-off, and that's not Avery, it's DiFilippo now in net. Face-off to his left. DiFilippo smothered it. It was right in front. They couldn't lift it. It was loose for a second or two. Swampscott had a shot at it. Ronan Locke tried to get a piece of it and tipped it over, but DiFilippo smothered it before he had the chance. They carry it out to center ice. Donovan throws it back in. Jets can't get it out of their own end. Donovan took it away. Just kept in by Brum. They go back door to McDonald. They can't clear it. Pass. Devin had to go get it. Passed a little bit behind him. He had to hurry the shot, knocked it up over the net. Petrie trying to walk in. He was looking for the backhander. He just got it knocked off his stick before he could get it off. Walking in. They passed it in front to Oliveira. He couldn't get the shot off. He just carried the puck to the corner. Stays with it out in front. Walking in. Ronan Locke gets the goal. So they had 4 in the second period. They got 2 in the first. Not quite 5 minutes here in the third period. And they just keep putting the pressure on. Jets, with the exception of that one power play goal off a couple of nice passes, they haven't really generated any offense at all. Devin's the only person that's got a shot on net. He had one off Russo's shoulder, one that Russo had to make a pretty good save on, and then the one that went in the net. Pass picked off by Swampscott. Swampscott right back at it with a rush. Circling the net, trying to stuff it home. DiFilippo held the post. Sweeney's little backhander got caught and trapped by DiFilippo. And the face-off will be to his left. Snapped it off. I believe it was Gaddon, right in the midsection of DiFilippo, who made the save. Leonard. Barnes knocks him off the play and takes it away. And Swampscott carries it right back into the Jets' end. Tipped away. Knocked away. One-on-one for Upperthorne. Barnes again makes the play and takes it away. Barnes with a rush. Checked off the play by Rayo. Rayo broken up. Couple of big checks. Locke winds up with it. Deflects off a skate. Griffin with a rush. Bumped off the play by Alquinta. Back to the point. Shot high over the net off the stick of Brum. Brum keeps it in. Blocked out in front. Oliveri couldn't get a stick on it to get the shot off. Still walking in. Turns. Fires it into the far corner. Sella. It got blocked halfway there. Oliveri's shot got blocked. Back to Sella again. Missed the net. Oliveri winds up with it. Sella breaking in. Somebody got a piece of that and tipped it wide. Nice pass by Oliveri. And they nail it out in front. Donovan to Oliveri. Fifth point for Oliveri. Fifth point for Donovan. And Swampscott's just been relentless in putting the pressure on. Devin trying to walk in. Russo made the save. Good rush by Devin. Again, he's the only one that's got a shot on net. And we got a whistle. Somebody's going out. They're headed back to the Jets' end, so it must be a Jet penalty. Patriot was trying to skate away. Maybe they won't catch me. He was going down the other end. The officials at no point will know it's you. Go to the box. 6:39 left. It's going to be Swampscott and Amesbury in the final. The Jets will play Hamilton Wenham, still looking for their first win of the season. DiFilippo makes the save off the shot by Sweeney. Jets ice the puck. Devin and Rayo, the penalty killers. Swampscott. They complete the pass. They take the shot. It got blocked. And DiFilippo wound up making the save with the glove. Face off to the right of DiFilippo. And Jets ice the puck. 6 minutes and counting left in a hockey game. Back to block. Swampscott gets it back. Back to the point. Bouncing puck. Devin trying to skate it out. Does. 2-on-2. Got Rayo with him. Winds up the shot. Glove saved by Russo. That might have gone wide. It might have gone inside the near post. A blast by Devin from the top of the left faceoff circle. Again, he's the only one coming close to a shot on net. Swampscott takes it away. 3-on-2. Nice hip check by Alquinta. Bouncing puck. Locke got the shot on net. DiFilippo made the save. They center it and they score. Liam Locke picks up his second assist. Reed got the goal. Another full goal period by Swampscott. And Swampscott just keeping the pressure on. You got to think it's been like 80-85% of the time the puck has been in the Jets' end. They throw it out in front, bouncing puck, can't clear it, Bonds' shot, missed the net. Jets can't clear it. Rayo banks it out to center ice. Leonard gets it across. Copperthorne. Somebody else other than Devin finally gets a shot on net. Devin Copperthorne. Russo had to make the save. So 2 4-goal periods. It was still a game. 2-0 at the end of one. But Swampscott put it away. With 4 goals in the second and now 4 goals here. Devin knocks it home. Through a screen of players, he was right between the 2 face-off circles up top and just drilled it on net. Devin's right back at it. Knocked away from him. McDonald couldn't keep it in. Swampscott passes it across, and they knock it in the Jets' end. Alquinta with it. Too far ahead for Devin, excuse me. Devin takes it away, walking in. Bonds. Chris Bonds has played very well defensively. Swampscott caught up from behind. He took it away from Devin. He's looking for a shot. Shot deflected over the net by DiFilippo off the stick of Gadden. Alquinta knocks it away. Devin across to McDonald. Knocked off by Locke. Locke winds up with the puck. They knock it by Alquinta. Alquinta got back to get a piece of it, and they knock it home. They knocked it loose out in front, and before they could get a piece of it, out in front of the net was Zach Pierce. He gets in on the action. and it's a 5-goal third period. Swampscott picks it off, throws it back in. Hunt looking for it. Behind his own net. Knocked back to the Swampscott zone. Icing is waved off. 2.5 and counting. Everything going Swampscott's way. He carried it out. Locke. I think Locke thought he kept it in. It bounced out, then he carried it back in for the offside. With 5 ticks over 2 minutes left in the hockey game. Rail trying to walk in. Deflected. Swampscott knocked it loose. Swampscott takes it away. Swampscott knocks it back in. Pierce throwing it to the far corner. McHale got broken up. Jets get it back. Shot goes behind the net. Pass picked off. Can't get the shot off. Leonard picked it off, but he was his back to the net. By the time he tried to get the shot off, it was too late. Now the shot gets blocked by Pierce. Swampscott takes it away. Broken up. Swampscott takes it away. Sella knocks it back in the zone, and Swampscott will change up with 45 seconds and counting left in this one. Back to the point. Knocked loose. Behind the net. Swampscott keeping it in. Jets clear it out. Sella will track it down. Gets it just before it got to Russo. He dumps it to center ice. And that's just about going to do it. The horn will sound, and this one will be history. So the opening day of the Christmas term is history. Amesbury will take on Swampscott in the final as Swampscott goes ballistic here at Connery Rink. It was a game for the first period, 2-0 Swampscott. It was competitive, and then all of a sudden, Swampscott got 4 in the second period. They got 5 in the third period, and they win it by a score of 11-2 for Swampscott. Connor Donovan got 2 goals and 3 assists. Drew Oliveri had 2 goals and 3 assists. Ronan Locke had 2 goals and an assist, and Tyler Sella had 2 goals to help Swampscott pick up 11 points. There were a lot more scorers. A lot of people got involved on the score sheet. Matt Devon kept the score sheet, dented the score sheet on the Jet side, so the Jets avoided the shutout. Devon got both goals, but they come up short. Swampscott just controlled. The puck was in the Jets' end more often than not. They had shots on net. Richie Avery starting in net, gave up a couple early, but then they had just too much pressure. They had shot after shot, and they had everybody around the net, blocking everybody, getting shots off. They were able to score multiple goals, and they did it when DiFilippo came in as well in the third period. So Swampscott will coast easily into the final. They'll take on Amesbury. The Jets will take on Hamilton Wenham in the consolation round of the Christmas tournament. Swampscott ends their 2-game losing streak. They go to 3-2. The Jets have now lost 4 in a row. They'll be looking to get off the slide when they play Hamilton Wenham in the consolation round tomorrow night. So 11-2, Swampscott over the Jets. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.